Hello, welcome back to codyTV. I'm Cody again. Um, Tonight we're talking about cancer and isolation and depression. Unfortunately, isolation and depression are very real when you're going through cancer. Um, it's a very real thing. It's not a good thing to go through. The thing about isolation is that you can turn it into something else. You can use it for something else. If you have a favorite hobby, then one of the best ideas is to use your hobby, the one that works for you the most, and do whatever you can to take away or to fight the isolation that you feel, the depression that you feel. When you feel like everything is closing in on you and you feel that you are completely alone, take the thing that you love to do, whether it's reading like me, or if you're into crocheting or working puzzles, um, or if you like surfing the internet for different things, arts and crafts, things like that, or if there are specific videos that you like, then do that. The point is, don't let the isolation beat you. Don't let it weigh you down, because it can, and it will if you let it. That's a very hard part about cancer. It weighs on you emotionally in a lot of ways. I know it has me, but I've been doing this for so long now. Okay, maybe only 7 months, but still, 7 months without being able to work, 7 months without being able to do the things that I need to do, the things that I want to do, and within the last 3 months, not being able to use my hands to do anything or use my feet to do anything. It weighs on you. It weighs on you. It drains you. It wears you out. And you sleep a lot more than you think you do. And you reach a point where you feel like you're completely alone. The real trick to all of this is to try hard not to feel that way, if you can manage it. That's why you should go over your favorite hobbies, the things that you really like to do, and make them work for you. Anything that you like to do, crossword puzzles, jigsaw puzzles. Um, let's see. I do like puzzle games. They help me stay sharp. They help me stay occupied, and they're good. They're good for the mind. They help you stay sharp, and they help you keep a certain sense of focus. I try to play a game a day. I don't know if you've heard of hidden object games, but I try to play one of those a day. I start one and I try to finish one in the same day. Or if I can't, I'll try to finish it in maybe 2 days. Um, Hidden object games are wonderful for that because they can help you stay sharp. They can keep your mind focused. They can help with your emotional state, and you can uh, you can deal with the isolation better that way. Just or even if you don't like games, that's okay. Pick something that you do like to do, something that helps you define who you are. It helps you helps you feel like you're in one piece, and use it. Um, Anything you want to do. If you just want to watch TV all day, okay, great. My parents do that anyway. If there's a favorite show, binge watch that show. There's nothing wrong with it. Do anything you need to help you deal with uh, to help with the isolation and the depression, because unfortunately it is not going to go away. It's not going to go away. It's going to lurk around every corner that you have in your room, or every corner that you have in your house, wherever you are. It's not going to go away, and that's why you have to deal with it. You have to try to make a friend out of it and try to make it work for you. Don't let it work against you. But whatever you do, the big point is really this: do not give up. Don't give up the fight. The fight is going to be there for the rest of your life. I wish I wouldn't put it like that, but it is true. The fight is probably going to be here for the rest of my life. The cancer will probably be here for the rest of my life. I'm having to come to grips with that, and I'm having to try to make a friend out of it so that it doesn't beat me, because I'm not going to go along with that. I'm not going to go along with the idea of it beating me. I'm not going to lie down and lick my wounds. Um, I'm going to fight. That's how simple it is. And I'm not going to stop fighting until it's gone. And it may never be gone. It probably will never be gone. I may be stuck with this for the rest of my life. Okay, I can live with that as long as I don't have to worry about leaving my daughter's life. That's the part I will not accept. I'm not going to leave the life or the lives of the people that I care about and I love. I have my village on my side, and I'm on the side of all the villages I'm part of. If you have a village behind you, reach out to them, talk to them, um, tell them how you're feeling, share your feelings with them. If they just have like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, okay, that's great. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to them and telling them how you feel. If you're part of a shock group, um, oh, what is it? Survivors helping other cancer patients, I think is how it goes. I don't remember, but they have a shock group in Wartburg. Wonderful people. Um, they have been really great. They've sent me things. Members of them have been on hand to answer questions that I have, to talk to me about what I'm going through. They're wonderful people. If you're not part of a support group, you should look for one. Look for one that has people that are in it or still in it, and they can understand your situation and how you feel. Because there are still cancer patients out there, cancer patients and cancer survivors who know what you're going through, and they can help. Sometimes it might not feel like it, and sometimes you may feel like, oh, I'm just moaning and groaning about the same old thing every day. Nobody wants to hear this. No, it's okay. They do want to hear. They do want to know your story. They can relate to it. They've been through it. They know. They understand. There's no shame in it. I reached out to people in my support group, and I've always been able to feel better. So if you're not in a support group, I really strongly suggest that you get involved with one. I mean, you don't have to be a card carrying member. That's what one of them told me. You don't have to be a card carrying member. That's good because I can't afford a card. But still, Get involved with a support group. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with talking about your story and talking about everything that you're going through. And they will be happy to listen to you. Just don't give up the fight. You may feel alone. You may feel alone a lot. I understand that. I feel alone a lot of times myself. But you are not alone. You're not any more alone than I am. And I've got plenty of villages that I can belong to, and a big ass village that accepts me with my cancer and everything that I'm going through, and they accept it without a second thought. I mean, that's great. And I'm trying to offer you the same thing. Reach out to us. Reach out to a support group. Tell them what you're going through. Let them know, and they will let you know that you are not alone. Nobody has to be alone going through cancer. Yeah, okay, your friends have lives. They have families to think of and be concerned for as well. But it does not mean that they won't take some time out and talk to you. Or if you want if you want to vent, if you want to rant, man, they'll listen to you. I've I have people that I've vented out to and ranted out to, and they've listened. I've gotten angry, and I've barked at a few people. I admit it. I admit it. I barked at my parents a couple of times or so. And then when I was finished and I had a chance to cool off, I would always come back and apologize and say, "Hey, look, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. That was not meant. That was not directed at you guys." And they already knew that. They knew I wasn't mad at them, that I was yelling at them. I was yelling at my cancer. I was yelling at my situation, because you have the right to get mad. You have the right to talk to somebody. You have the right to vent. And there's nothing wrong with that. You need to be able to talk to someone, and you should talk to someone. Don't keep this kind of thing bottled up. It's a mistake and a half, because you've got to talk to somebody. You have to share this with somebody, whoever you want to share it with. All right, fine. Share it with them. It makes a difference. It makes a difference, and it shows that you are trying to fight. I know I've only been through this for 7 months now, but I understand where that's at. I'm in the middle of it myself. You may have gone through radiation, you and you may have gone through chemo as well, and you may feel like giving up. Giving up is not the way to do it. Living well and being able to live is the best revenge that you can take against cancer, by beating it. You have to fight to live, and you've got to try to live every day if you're going to take revenge on cancer. And if you can try to have some sense of a normal life with cancer, if you can work that out for yourself. I don't know how you would do it, but if you can, it's a really good idea. Try to have something of a normal life with cancer in your life, because like I said earlier, once it's there, it's not going to leave. As much as I hate to think about that, unfortunately, it's true. It's not going to go anywhere. But you got to make the point of saying you're not going anywhere either. The two of you are stuck together. You might as well either get along or go on down the road. So that's that's what I want to say about that. Oh man, I just sounded like Forrest a little bit. That's all I have to say about that. All right, yeah. But anyway, um, I think that'll do it for this video. Just don't stop trying to fight. Keep the fight going, and fight for yourself. Fight for yourself and fight for the people you love and care about, because they're the same ones who love you, and they're the same ones who care about you as much as you care about them, and as much as you love about them, they love you too. So if nothing else, fight for them as well as you fight for yourself. It's worth thinking about. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think that'll do it for right now. I'll have another video uh, in a few days or so, maybe. I'll try to. No, no promises at the moment. But again, love and prayers and peace for everybody that's going through this, and for the ones that aren't going through this, and trying to support the people that are. So please help each other, love each other, support each other, keep the fight going, and live always, 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 please live another day, because you have no idea when your last day is going to be. Tomorrow's not promised, but it's a good possibility, and it is a good thought. So, all right. As I said, I'm Cody, and I'll see you next time. God, that sounded really lame. Oh, dude. All right. Everybody have a good night. Bye.